FMI Total Access is brought to you in part by CrunchPack, America's #1 sliced apple brand.
Hello, we're here at FMI 2012 in Dallas and Supermarket News Total Access Video. I'm David Orgel, Supermarket News with Phil Lempert, Supermarket Guru, and we're very pleased to have Harriet Hentges, who is Vice President of Corporate Responsibility for Ahold USA. Harriet, a huge topic, corporate responsibility, sustainability, and you are involved in a session here on sustainable sourcing here at FMI 2012. Tell us about what's going to be discussed at that session.
Okay. Well, sustainability is all about worrying about the impact that your business has on the people and planet, but that's both positive and negative. And sustainable sourcing goes beyond thinking about within your own four walls. It thinks about the product in those walls. And there are impacts from the moment the seed is planted in the ground or resources are taken out of the ground to the disposal of the product. So we think we can have a positive influence on improving at various stages the impact, the negative impact of the production of those goods.
Ahold is clearly one of the leaders in the world when it comes to sustainability. One of the concerns that a lot of retailers and manufacturers have is that there's no consistent measurement about what sustainability means. So you're out there doing these terrific things, science-based, and then there are other people there saying that they're sustainable, but their standards aren't quite as high as yours. How can we communicate to consumers what sustainability really is and what they should be looking for?
That's the communicating to the consumers on this is a tough issue. On the other hand, we know that instinctively and intuitively the consumer is worried about how is my product produced, where does it come from, what impact is it having on the environment. So I think it's not only the consumers we need to help with this, it's the category managers and the buyers, because they're the ones who can put sustainability on the shelves. They're at the front line very often. But I think it's breaking it down into what are the various components of sustainable sourcing. And it's fairly simple when you look at something called the big picture or the life cycle analysis. There's progress being made. The Sustainability Consortium, which many retailers are involved in and many producers, are making headway in sort of having a common language and a common approach. And I think that will improve it a lot.
How close are we to that?
Oh dear. You have to measure it in the small steps that you take. And I think we're making some very good small steps.
Well, we could certainly sustain this conversation, but times are fleeting, and we look forward to checking back with Harriet in the near future. So thank you here from FMI 2012. Join us for all our other videos. I'm David Orgel with Supermarket News and with Phil Lempert, Supermarket Guru. And thank you again, Harriet.
My pleasure.
That's all for now.
FMI Total Access is brought to you in part by CrunchPack, America's #1 sliced apple brand.